Hello and a very warm welcome. Another rant participating on the channel. Over to you, Daniel Ricciardo, the Australian who has consistently underperformed during his McLaren tenure, and you wonder why he's been dropped. Zandvoort is pure evidence of why he's been dropped. Lando fighting with two hands tied behind his back as the Australian finishes 17th. It's time to call it out. I've had enough of Daniel Ricciardo's bullshit, and you wonder why he's been dropped, put out of his misery. His McLaren tenure has been a disgrace from start to finish. You can live off that Monza win, but in reality, it was team orders because it was the best for the team. And yeah, criticism towards McLaren, towards Zak Brown. You want to give your head a shake and look closer to home because Daniel Ricciardo has underperformed consistently, week in, week out, week in, week out. And there's no witch campaign. We're in a results-based business. So if you don't perform, what's going to happen? You're going to get dropped. Daniel Ricciardo has been dropped by McLaren. It's disgraceful. Honestly, I don't know how Ricciardo is looking in the mirror. It's just shambles. Absolute shambles. Lando Norris on 82 and you're sat on 19. And you think that's acceptable, do you? It's a disgrace. Absolute embarrassment. Yeah. Honestly, if I was Ricciardo, I'd be hanging my head in shame. You can make all the excuses you want. I'm getting used to the car. Yeah, no. We had this at Renault. We're having it at McLaren. And this is punishment for you swipping and swapping teams left, right and centre. Can't adapt to the car. Let's change team again. Can't adapt to the McLaren. What's going to happen? Are you going to be out the sport? Are you going to stay in the sport? We heard that conversation between Perez and Ricciardo that he may take a year off, come back in 24. Who's going to want to take him? I mean, he's actually he's not done his career any favours. His reputation's gone down. I mean, if you want to be brutal, he's a banter man at the paddock and a demon on the brake pedal. He's never going to be world champion. Not got the mentality. Soft. Everyone loves him because he messes around in paddock, but we're in a results-based business. What's happened? He's been dropped. Ask yourself why he's been dropped. 82 to 19. Wow. What can you say to that, really? 63-point difference. For a team like McLaren, they're not going to pull up with that bullshit. And they made the right call 100%. Honestly, I want to tear him to bits. But it's like kicking the man when he's down. He should have been put out of his misery earlier. And you got to ask the question now. Would McLaren be better dropping him completely now? He's offering nothing to the team. We're in a dogfight with Alpine. And Alpine are going to finish 4th. And McLaren are going to be 5th. Because of Daniel Ricciardo. If Daniel Ricciardo had the same points as Norris, he wouldn't be getting sacked. And McLaren would be comfortably 4th. Like I say, we're in a results business. And Ricciardo's been nowhere near good enough. He's been an absolute embarrassment. Yeah. It's just disgraceful. An absolute embarrassment, Daniel Ricciardo. I don't know what's happened to him. Of course, he's pissed off with Red Bull. They're favouring Max. All them retirements he had. But he would have been better off staying at Red Bull, wouldn't he? I mean, what would you rather do? Be like a laughingstock at paddock or be a number 2 to Max? It's incredible. That could be it for Daniel Ricciardo. 8 Grand Prix wins. His claim to fame. What is it? I'm not too sure. He's picked up decent wins when others have mainly failed. Yeah. He's been dropped. He deserves to be dropped. But that performance at Zandvoort, are you kidding me? Lando Norris, best of the rest. And you're tossing it around in 18th, 17th. And you've got these idiots, Daniel Ricciardo fans. Oh, he's a legend of a driver. He's a great guy. Who gives a fuck? McLaren are in jeopardy of finishing 5th. Give your head a shake. Daniel Ricciardo, you've been an embarrassment and you deserve to be dropped. I've had enough. I've absolutely had enough. sick and tired of bullshit, week in, week out, underperforming. It's not good enough. And I'm glad McLaren have made that brutal call. Piastri. I mean, stick anyone in there, they could score in points. May not be the best car, but you've got Lando's delivering, Daniel Ricciardo's got to deliver. I don't know. Washed up. We see what the future holds, but in reality, he should have never left Red Bull. Comment down below your thoughts. Am I being too harsh? I don't think so.